packed road leading to a friend of mine's ranch. I am in a Tesla Model Y 2024 dual motor long range edition. And we got traffic. I'm in firm belief at this point, there's not a damn thing this car can't do. More traffic. Right now, I'm approximately 12 minutes away from the property. Now we're going up a hill. There are some dicey spots on this road, but for the most part, it's a manageable road. It's just another dirt road in the mountains, right? But now with the added element of snowpack in a lot of it. And I'm going about 25 miles an hour. This does have a off-road assist type feature. I do have that enabled, and so the off-road part combined with the all-wheel drive, combined with the traction control, combined with the 4,000 pounds that this car weighs, also combined with the sheer power of this car, there's hardly any limitations to what this car can do. The only thing holding people back is their confidence in getting one. And knowledge. So I'm here to show you the knowledge. Now here's the terrain, right? It's going to be 50 degrees up here today, so there's going to be a lot of snow melt. So then all this turns into what? Mud. And mud could be just as bad as slush, ice, whatever the case. And it's powering through it just fine. And the regenerative braking, this is where this comes in. When I release the accelerator pedal, the hydraulic brakes slow on their own, and therefore it's not like, a panic scenario where you step on the brakes and then you slide out. So the car has more control than any other car I've ever had. That's for damn sure. My last car was a Nissan Rogue, and that had all-wheel drive, and I don't remember ever sliding out in that either. Of course, yeah. Here's the other factor about driving in on snowy roads or in snow. Period. Right? Know your limitations. If you're not confident or your anxiety is super high, don't do it, you know, or do it, but in like baby steps. And then the more you do it, repetition, the better you get. That's where you get your confidence. And that's where you, you know, you're not limited by your fear. And ironically, you can apply that analogy to just about anything in life, really. Not trying to get all philosophical on you guys. But yeah, the off-road feature is doing most of the work. I haven't felt the all-wheel drive kick in at all yet. I'm going about 25 miles an hour. Speed limit through here is 30. And so, we're right in line. No worries. Doing this video and chatting with you guys. And I'm about to hit my bait. Easy peasy. But yeah, and not to be too aggressive, right? Just because you can probably go 40, 50 miles an hour through this terrain doesn't mean you necessarily should. The end game is to get to your destination, not how fast you get there. Alright, here's a questionable spot. All snowpack. And I'm going 30 miles an hour right now. So, you don't oversteer the car. You don't underpower the car. You don't slam on the brakes. And things should be kosher. Going over a cow rail, no problem. And now I'm about 7 minutes away, so we're moving right along, right on schedule. Well, no, I'm about an hour behind, but I overslept. Handling this uphill just fine. Here comes the downhill. Now my niece did slide out and she hit a tree over here to the right. You kind of see the stump, but thankfully everybody was okay. Car wasn't okay, but this was years ago. But the road can get bad. I'm not trying to underscore the road at all. It can get dicey. So I don't want to mislead you in any way. And you get to see the beautiful terrain for which they live in. This is near Cripple Creek. The ranch well, they call it a ranch, but it's a 5-acre property. They sit at about 8,500 feet in altitude. So their snow totals can be way more than ours. And there's a lot of times where they'll be having a snow event and Colorado Springs would be just fine because they're up higher. And I'm sipping on my coffee right now. La la la. We are approaching another cow rail. Which I don't understand because I don't see roaming cows. Alright, well things are kind of dicey through here. I can see that. So now we're in Park County side. And they live on the southern tip of Park County. And sometimes Park County doesn't get this far. It looks like there's been some, but not as good as the county we just left. It's Teller County. And they do manage their roads quite well. And as you can see, Park County, not so much. But Park County is a way bigger per square mile county. So they have a lot of terrain to cover. But yeah, now we're about 5 minutes away. So the only time the road really gets bad is when we get closer to the ranch, ironically. They do have animals on the property, so in a small way, you can make an argument that it's a ranch. I say that loosely. Alright, now we're coming at a turn, going down. No problem. I'm going 19 miles an hour right now. Oh, snap. There's a guy that's a bit overconfident. I'm sure I could go faster. But again, the end game is to get home. Get to the property. Not, closing the time difference, so to speak. Now, this part of the road is pretty bad, even when it's not snowy out. And so now we have the combination of bad road and snow. Because we're going straight downhill, and there's multiple turn points. This is the first one. I can see why he was coming up so fast though, because he was trying to make it up the hill. This is the second one. And we got 2 more coming in, if I'm not mistaken. I've been up here so many times I could do this in my sleep. Alright. Made that. Now here comes the final part before we get back into open road. And I'm going 17 miles an hour still though, so it's still not bad, maintaining a decent speed for the conditions you're in. And so now the last turn's coming up, and then we should break out and be in like a small straightaway. Yep. Last major hurdle. And there it is. This is the valley for which they live in. Now going 25 miles an hour. Get it up a little more. Car is doing just fine. Alright. I'm going 30, so I'm going posted speed. Alright, now we are coming down to a stop sign. And so I'll let the regenerative braking do its beauty. Actually, well, it's not a stop sign, but I'm coming to my turn, and with downhill coming into the turn, in a scenario where we want to take this slow, right? We don't want to slide out. We're or do a 180. Alright. Still haven't really felt the all-wheel drive kick in yet. But yeah, we are almost there. Peace out. Have a blessed day. Drive safe. Be safe, everybody. Take it easy.